Hello everyone, I'm Karthi Vignesh. In this video, I'm talking about X119 in WebTech Lab, which is web application using AJAX, PHP, and database. So basically, PHP and database, this whole thing is the same thing as the access number 8. Maybe just adding few more things to the previous experiment, which is basically the sign up page, and the logging in into the page. That's the only thing. We'll basically having only two of the pages, and these are the AJAX things that we have to do. So these two pages, right? So what you have to do is you have to display the error message without refreshing the page. So whenever the login and the password is wrong, and registration, I'll check the username real time. And the last one is after registration, it should show register account created successfully. So for that, this is the database that we'll be using, not this one. This is the database I'll be using. So I'll just remove this one thing. Okay, these are the two login details that we have right now. Okay, so this is the index.php, which is basically the login page. So here, there is a JavaScript function here. Okay, so here we are getting the inputs, and I'm having sign up redirection to sign up.php. So after that, there's a sign in page, a sign in button. And I click the sign in button, check function should be executed. In check function, I'm getting username and password. And after that, I'm creating the AJAX call, which is basically the HTTP XML HTTP request object. I'm creating it, opening it in post, and I'm set request header for the post encryption. I mean encoding, post encoding. And after that, I'm sending the username and the password through post method. So after that, I'm checking whether I'm getting a response from this page. So I'm sending it to auth.php. When I get the response, I'm checking whether the ready state is 4 and status is 200, which means it is ready to go. So when it is ready to go, I'll display the dashboard, which is basically logging in successfully. If I get an error here, I'll have to say the invalid password or invalid name or password. So there is something going on here. I'll explain to you. I'll go to the authentication page now. So this is basically the authentication page. DB connection, same module as the exercise number 8. So after that, username and password I'm getting, and I'm doing select password from the customer table. That username is the given username. When I get that, I'm checking whether the user exists. When the user exists, I'll go to this part. In this part, I'm checking whether the DB password is the same as the password that is entered in the field. If those are same, I'm echoing 1. Else, I'm echoing 0. Echoing 0 means it's a fail. Echoing 1 means it's a pass. The password is correct. So here, I'm getting those values and I'm storing it variable number x. So after that, I'm doing x is equal to x minus 1. Why am I doing that is, if I echo a string from this part, it is showing I'm running into some problems. Okay, so that's why I'm using a integer variable here. So when I echo success and I'm checking success triple equal to success, same type case, same value, it is showing. ஏண்டா ஆமாண்டா So when I'm giving string triple equal to string, it shows an error message. It returns the value as false. That's why I'm using an integer variable here, integer type return here. So here I'm getting like I'm using the value here, and I'm decrementing the value by 1. So after that, I'm checking whether it is equal to 0. So if it is 1, the echo is success, right? Success is 1. So if I reduce 1 by 1, it becomes 0. So if it is 0, that means the dashboard is loaded, else the error message is displayed. So this is the first AJAX form. So after that, I have a registration form, which is sign up and sign up.account. So here, I'm starting the session again. That's unnecessary. And these are the two functions basically. So these are registration function. So the first function is check username. In this check username, I'm checking whether the username already exists. I'm checking it every time. Right, I'll have check.php, right? Where's check.php? This is the check.php. So basically, connection, I'm selecting the username. If the username exists, it means the username is not available. If it doesn't exist, it will display username is available. So here, every time, every time I remove my cursor from the username text box and I'm going to the next text box, it will display that it will display whether it is available or not, the username is available or not. And this comeback function is basically adding all the stuff, all the database values that I got from the registration to the database that is being created. I'm just adding it here. So that is the function here. And sign up account, this one is for adding the values into the database. And after adding, it will show that in green it will show that account created successfully. If I run into a problem, it will display that failed to create the account, that's it. So this is basically the experiment number 9. Now I'll show you the demo. So here username and password, right? So this is the username and password I have. So let's just go with admin kage 11. So admin kage 11. So I get the login. Okay, it's getting logged in. So if I go back, let's just say I'm doing admin, but I'm typing some random password. It will show that invalid username or password. So AJAX is working properly. So when so let's forget this one. Let's go to sign up. So this is the sign up. So I'm just entering admin, email is admin@gmail.com. I'm just typing that admin, and I'm having some password. So as you can see, in this database, username admin is already taken, and username Karthi Kage is also already taken. So admin is not available. If I go Karthi Kage, it is also not available. So I'll just go with admin. Okay. So admin is available. So I'm just creating the account. Account created successfully. So account is created here. So I'm going to create a new account. Here, what I'm going to do is, I'll just refresh the page. And in this username, I'm giving admin. When I do that, it shows it is not available because I just created an account in the username admin. So that is the all the test cases that is given in the exercise number 9. So that marks the end of this video. So that's it for this experiment, experiment number 9, web application using AJAX. So thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.